Oh, it's fucking working. You?
There is a safety. There is a safety. You would have to be spot on.
Yeah.
I like it.
Remember you got right there the you had a red here. You had a red here, remember? Yeah. I'm trying to go through
Just off the rail, yeah? 2 inches off.
This is actually up. As I said, we got a big area. Yeah, we've got a big area.
Hang.
Come anywhere like here.
Would you like?
Right. Right.
Right.
Well, absolutely. Well.
Can get really good. Like that. Go that way. Other option is screw it into that, so to speak. Play this now. I'm going to leave you sort of here. I don't want you to run into that. We need you to hold that.
Yeah, got it. double, you know, just get the white down here.
Yeah.
So you want to get that red. My way now.
There's already been a lot of love. Jack Phillips said he'd go there and wait and fly. Yeah. And it was like, you just fly it here. Fly with it.
Literally 2 seconds after saying
Even with the shot on the side. No, that line there. No way.
okay, you told me.
I mean, you know,
We were
how you like?
With the extraction, get both, get thickness.
I'm only calling him out so quick.
Look, facilities.
I've got to use it now.
That last frame, I'm going to like further in. Hey, I'm thinking this is short, right? Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was. Alright, fine. Yeah, then. Thanks very much. Thank you. Thank you.
They've got a pot of water, get the 3 rails.
There you go. Then you just do this and then double the back.
If you're going to double the back, there's no point doing it anyway.
Then the ball's still there, you get the 3 double. You agree, Paul? Did you watch it?
You never know when you're out there,
Risky Adam, do you want anything?
No, I'm sure it's
Risky, you ready?
Are you asking for what?
Do you want to lag with? Come on, Victoria. Let's go.
I'll give you that in front of the camera as well.
No, it's like that was quick. I could get it out of the well, no, Dan would allow it. Dan would allow Dan said we just know from anyone. And so now there's people watching, no one watching, because there's silence. So people who are watching are wishing yes, do something back in there.
Not all.
Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to the semi-finals of the Victorian State Doubles Open tournament.
Yes.
Hello, Gussie.
Boskies, how are you?
I'm a little bit upset
Well,
after that disappointing defeat for you and I. But
Yeah,
we'll get over it.
It was my fault.
No, we win as a team, we lose as a team.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a couple of really interesting matches here, actually. So in the semi-final on screen at the moment, we've got the Clack family against Steve Jamison and Paul Brewer. And in the other semi-final, we have the reigning and defending champions Mark Robertson and Michael Skerry against Temujin Dixon and Mark Owens. Who do you fancy?
First of all, the match that's going at the moment started already. Well, I mean, you'd have to have the Clacks probably favourite, but you know, obviously Jamo, Jamo's quite established, and you know, Paul Brewer, he's made a state team before. He knows his way around the pool table.
Yeah.
You know, so.
So you're sitting on the fence?
No. I'd say the Clacks.
Yeah, I think you'd have to go with that. We obviously played Brewer and Jamo in the group stage today, and it was a tight match. But yeah, I feel like from what I've seen of the Clacks, they're hitting a really good ball. Obviously, very experienced of playing together. Just as I say, that Clacky scratches in the middle and leaves pretty much tap-ins for Jamo and Brewer. Who is that? He's not allowed to
Am I off
commentate.
mute, Dan? I'm coming through, yeah?
You're on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Tanaz says hello. Hello, Tanaz. How are you, my
Tanaz.
friend? And Tusha. Why are you not here, Tush? You should be here.
Hey, Tush.
So, what are you looking at here?
Yes.
I mean, there's no major issues here. I guess the two balls nearest the bottom right corner are probably the ones that I'll be wanting to address sooner rather than later. But there's no major issues here.
Yeah, what are they on, Jamo? Reds. Okay, yeah. So, well, Jamo's right in the way there.
I think I like taking this first.
I'd probably be taking that red that's in between those two yellows on the right hand side.
So I think those are my two balls I'd like to get addressed early. That one on the right between the two yellows just doesn't link terribly well, does it?
Where is Robbo and Scary, by the way?
They're exhausted after our marathon match.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
tied
it
them
did go a
out,
long
mate.
time.
We drained them.
So he's going to have to, obviously this red bottom left. What's after this one though? What are they going to...
I find that pretty nice. It looks
Yeah.
like he's leaving the red between the two yellows to last now, which I don't hate that. But it's one of those where you want to get on it right.
Does the black go bottom? Does the black go bottom left?
I think it does, yeah. I could be wrong. Can't really see on the TV angle. Can you see from on the actual table?
Yeah, it looks like it does.
Goes,
Yeah, it
yeah,
does go.
yeah.
So that red that's in between those two
Yeah,
yellows.
so anywhere
that's
near
last.
straight and they're absolutely
Yeah.
fine on it.
We're both playing Albury Open. I'm on the fence at the moment. Not sure.
I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I booked a hotel. I'm actually potentially looking for a hotel roommate. If anybody out there is a good human being, good personal hygiene.
So what will you bring for someone rooming with you? What do you
What do you who they are? I mean,
advertise to them?
I mean, if they're an intermediate player, I might give them the odd tip.
Yep.
If they're an expert, then I'll perhaps make them laugh occasionally.
Yeah, you are pretty funny.
Not
You've
funny
made
to you, though,
you've made me laugh all day, actually.
Tell me my bad shots.
So this red top right, then the
Once again,
other,
they've gone a slightly surprising way here. I think it's fair to say that. Oh wow, big miss.
doesn't miss too many pots, Jamo.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. It's, if anything, it's usually his mapping and white ball that occasionally let him down, not so much potting balls. But yeah, that was a surprising miss.
Oh, here you come.
But equally, I was a little bit surprised at the way that they mapped it again then. Toby's got a tricky little shot here. Is he trying to get it past the yellow into the top corner? Oh, he scratched
he's
again.
gone off.
Jesus. The Clack family clearly been playing a lot of billiards lately.
Yeah, they've I think they've been watching me actually on how to screw a frame. Anyway,
So it looks like the other match is about to start. The Scobbertson pair have returned from their
yes.
comfort break.
Yeah, they're all good to go.
I'd just like to say, we can't beat Robbo and Skerry.
Well, you know what? I'm sick of Robbo. Robbo's beaten me in the last 2 Geelong Opens, state doubles. Actually, state doubles last year as well.
Yeah, they're annoying, aren't they?
I'm actually
really
sick
annoying.
of it. Yeah, they're actually, yeah. So I pretty much keep losing to Mark.
Yeah. I lost to Mr. Skerry in the semi-finals of Geelong last week, which stung a little bit, but obviously class players, the pair of them, and pretty good human beings too, so there's your own there.
So they just had ball in hand then, and they played that.
Once again, they've sort of completely changed their ideology there, because they were previously planning to map for that ball to the last, and now all of a sudden they've changed their mind and they're leaving the top two. I don't love this now, because they've got to play an execution shot.
So you'd go the red top right and then the other left.
No, I'd actually go left first here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'd leave it on the rail and I'd play right hand side to play it into the line of the black, so you don't have to judge pace too much. I don't love this. Listen, they should be absolutely fine. They just screw down the rail, but they've actually got to judge it. Whereas to me, you go the other way. You literally just got to play into the line with side.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be an issue. You see, he's on it, but this is not a tap into
Yeah, the white's near the rail.
to go one up in the semi-final.
Yeah, he's going to have to cue it well.
Played it well. Good shot.
He's a very crisp potter, Jamo. He doesn't miss too many open
No.
pots.
So I think we've got some sort of AI engine contributing on the chat there. Russian bot. Whoever it is, can we get them blocked, please, Dan? I don't think they're welcome on our stream. So it looks like the other match is underway.
Do you want to get this? Oh. All right.
So we've just started in the other match.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure who broke, but it's a horrible break by the look of it. There's a lot of congestion. Jamo's break is pretty nice. Jamo being the local boy here, so bar 8 local lives just down the road. This is his local venue, so he knows how these balls break pretty well. Which we didn't, to be honest. Our break was pretty horrible the whole tournament.
I thought we were getting,
we're hitting the ball
timing
well,
them
but
just
I didn't really watch that break from Jamo closely, but Jamo often does take some pace off on these tables, which is interesting. Neither of us really did that, but he does have a bit of a habit of just sort of do like a 3/4 power break, and they split pretty good as they have there.
Yeah, well, if there's one man that knows these tables, it's Jamo, and also Paul Brewer as well.
Brewer's a local as well.
Yeah.
So a bit of a cagey affair on the left-hand table as we look between Scobbertson and Dowins. Should we go for?
Say that one again.
I was combining the names.
Oh, Dowins.
Scobbertson and Dowins.
Dowins. I like Dowins.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, there you go. I would imagine that on the face of it, a lot of people would think that a cagey affair would probably suit Mark and Michael better. You know, both very tactically astute. I actually think Temujin Dixon's a very underrated tactical brain, actually. Mark Owens, in all fairness, is still relatively new to the game. Like, he's a snooker player who's relatively recently picked up pool. But I think Temujin's very smart tactically. He doesn't often play tactically, but when he needs to, he's very smart.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Obviously played Tem a fair bit, so.
Jamo's got his big head in the way of the camera.
So it's basically who's gonna bite first.
Yeah, and I think that I know how Rob and Scary think about this pretty well. You probably know better than I do, but they'll literally be trying to bait the opposition into having a dip that's very low percentage.
That is correct.
As much as the other two boys are very, very aggressive, I think they'd be well advised to just rein this in for a little while until there's a bit more movement in the pack.
Yeah, for sure. I do agree. I'm not really going to disagree with you at all, really, because you're the #1 ranked player in the Victoria.
Maybe not after today, mate. I've had a bit of a hit to the rankings today.
Oh, we still got some ranking points.
Not enough.
I'll take it.
It's a good point, actually. I should probably support Temujin because I think Scary and Robbo are the closest to me in the rankings.
Yeah, they are. I think you're still a bit in front, though.
Yeah, I think because they missed one tournament last year, so I had a bit of a gap to them. But anyway, come on, Temujin.
That's a great song.
So
where are
Paul
we?
Brewer here is got the reds. The red ball on the side rail is obviously the big concern here, but the great thing about the red on the side rail is it links really well to the black.
Yeah.
So it's really about just trying to get decent on the red on the side rail from the one nearest the top right hand pocket.
So you want to go up to this red bottom right and the other red top right.
You sort of want to get as straight as you can on that red, I feel. And he's tried to do that, and he's made a mess of it.
So you nearly just take your medicine now.
Yeah, you do take your medicine. I mean, you do want to try and get as straight as you can, but you don't want to risk going too close to that yellow.
Yeah.
I didn't love that shot. Has he got a double here? Has he got a double on the red in the bottom right hand corner, maybe?
It's hard to tell from here. Actually, I think it does double. I just looked at the table.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a great shot, Brewer.
Playing well.
I saw a comment from Lee Raynon earlier. I suggest seminally, jokingly saying that Brewer's been carrying Jamo, but he has been playing well.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how much Brewer actually plays these days, but he's very solid cueist, doesn't miss much, plays a lot of smart shots, I think. This is a tough shot from Jamo. I don't know whether he's playing for the black in the middle or the bottom right. Is it a nice kiss?
Is that?
It might be actually. Is he on that?
Is that
Can't
on?
really tell. So look at expressions. Jamo's looking. Brewer doesn't look happy. Yeah, I would suggest that they're not on the pot here.
No.
I don't know. Is he getting down on the shot? Maybe it does go.
Who is he?
Perhaps he's just unhappy that he wasn't plumb on it.
Who's on it?
Flew in. What was he whinging about?
Wow. Wow.
Jason Foster, very good question. How come Jamo and Brewer aren't playing in the Masters? They're definitely both old enough, but they're sort of telling themselves that they're still good enough to compete with the youngsters.
And it's
and
paying
the fact
off.
They're in the semis
it's paying
suggests
off.
that they might be right.
Actually, we did beat them today, so you
Yeah.
know, I just thought I'd mention
They had a soft draw.
that.
So that, as one of the people who they played in the quarterfinals is right behind me.
Oh yes.
But he's got them. So still 0 balls potted in the Temujin
Yes.
Dixon, Mark Owens and Scobertson match. We've been playing for about 2 hours. They have the cheek to call us slow and boring.
That's the funny thing, isn't
I
it?
know.
Everyone calls us slow and boring, and have a look what's going on at the moment over
know.
there.
I think we're losing viewers by the minute watching these 4. So in the Clack Jamo Brewer match, the Jamo Brewer combinations at the table.
They're in again.
I assume it's open.
What do you
What
like
do you
here?
like? I like the reds. I like the reds, especially if he's straightish and you can screw onto the one on the side rail here. That's the only real tricky ball here, to be honest. If he's just off straight or close to straight, you can maybe get it out, but I still think the reds are the way to go.
I agree.
You're not allowed to talk on stream.
Oh shit.
Go away.
Again, just have a conversation.
So Jamo nearly missed that pot. He wobbled it, and he sort of left Brewer very little here, to be honest.
You take this red on the right hand side rail. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm pointing at it now.
Yeah, the one nearest the bottom of the table as you look on the right hand side rail.
Yes, that's.
It's a tough shot. I wonder whether he might. I sort of like this shot if he's just sort of bumping out both the bad reds. Yeah, I like that shot a lot. It's not come out great, but I like the idea. Because the Clacks have got 2 yellows that don't go.
And they're keeping the
little
pressure
bit-
on the Clacks, aren't
Yeah, they are. Yeah. We haven't really seen the Clacks at the table much, I guess. They've made a couple of disappointing errors with scratches, but just great to see a father-son combination ripping it up. 2 high-quality players, 2 great people.
Absolutely.
Toby, I think we all know, is on the way to being an absolute top player. Junior world champion already. Got to the final of the open plate at the Nationals in October, which was some achievement in a high-quality field. So yeah, a real quality player, as his dad is.
So let's just on the Scobbo and the what was it, the Dowans? I mean, is it? We should probably just touch on it, I suppose.
Do we have to talk about it? It's horrible.
I know. I did lose interest there. Actually, no, let's not.
No, let's focus on the other match. If anybody actually pots the ball on that table, we'll let you know, people.
They should probably just go re-rack. I mean,
perhaps they don't want to go home tonight. Attempted bit of coverage there from the Clacks to try and cover that top right pocket, but they haven't got it.
double bubble here. Red on the left top rail. Side
Yeah,
rail.
I don't think they've got. Actually, can they see the bottom? There's 2 reds at the bottom right hand pocket. Can they see the left of those 2 reds to pot?
It looks
Tight, I
from
think.
this camera they
Jamo's
can.
looking at it. Yeah, I think if that does go, that's probably the shot. Oh, somebody's potted a ball.
Oh, what?
Is that right, Dan? Somebody potted a ball. You've got reds and yellows on there. I assume that was. No, still open table. All right, we'll come back to that match later.
Yeah. So we don't quite know how to call that this. I don't know. How long have they been going for? When did the match start? With,
3 weeks. About 3 weeks.
So Rob's just giving the guys a bit of
Give him a G up.
verbal. Yeah.
Bit of a G up.
So he has gone the double.
Pretty good result.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit fortunate, I think. Not sure whether the Clacks have got any shot here. Way, we got a ball potted.
Got a ball.
None of them wanted to.
When do you two refuse pots anyway?
And now we're back to the safety battle.
Yeah. Yeah, Scobbert's on yellows.
Scobbertson's on yellows.
Alrighty.
Oh, what shot that is. From Clack Jr.
Plenty of work to do.
Yeah,
though.
listen, they're horrible still, but it's a fair old pot from bridging over a ball into...
I'll tell you what though, they have got that yellow that's in the middle of the table. That can go to the bottom
you can
left
probably get
under the
one
red.
out. And I do wonder whether maybe that's skill shotable. The red's not as close to the pocket as you'd like for a skill shot, but we know that the Clacks are pretty attacking. He's left a nice angle now to get the other one out.
Yeah, I think he's going to play it now too.
Yeah. So I think he's going to cut this yellow in the left-hand middle, play off the bottom rail with the bit of side to kick the yellow on the right-hand side away from the two reds near the bottom corner pocket. You can see that the viewers are loving the match on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
10 minutes without potting a ball. Yeah. So it's riveting.
Look at this guy. Yeah, you've got that look about you. I know that look.
Is he playing a big double here? Look at this. Look at this shot.
Yeah.
Big double. Up and down double.
Oh, he's got the double
kiss.
kiss. But you want to cause chaos, and
No, it's not done them too many favours.
well,
So yeah, just the ball on the right-hand rail
Yeah.
is what they've got to address.
It's
The rest is pretty simple.
oh, Mark didn't miss that against us.
So Jamo's a big one for extracting balls when they don't necessarily need to be extracted. Stop laughing, it's a fact. I know. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Brewer and Jamo looking for a way to move that red on the right-hand rail as opposed to land on it at some point.
Alrighty, so how you going with that red on the? What are you doing with it? How are you getting it out or potting it?
I would like to play this plant and come up table and hope that the second red doesn't cover the pocket.
That's
just
a
like
good
that.
shot. That's a
Yeah, he's
very
played that
good
really
shot.
well, Brewer has.
Paul Brewer's been the best player so far.
He has, yeah. He's been chasing Jamo's white all day, so he's up to be good.
Yeah, yeah. That was Jamo's white in the group stage.
It was magnificent. These are still not easy, bit of work to do, but if he gets this ball down the rail, they'll be pretty confident to get in the out.
Yeah, they'll take a 3-0 lead in a race to 4. That's
Still race to 4, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it race to 4 still? Yeah.
I'm guessing the final will probably go to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, if we had a second ball potted in this other frame, we've missed.
Oh, complete lost interest in that. 4 great players, and they're
Boring the hell out of us. This is a very
but
attacking
it's very
out.
important with Owens and Dixon that if you're going to go if you're going to go for your finishes against Scotland, you got to make them.
Otherwise
You
you're in a
know,
world of pain.
they really do just then punish you.
Yeah. So just on that frame, actually, so tell me, they are trying to pull the pin here. Does that red go rail yellow and in on the right hand
It
side?
looks very close, doesn't
I
it?
think it does. Yeah, I think if you can just miss the yellow, it goes in. So they are. I think there's actually a potential out here. It's not easy by any means. It looks like it's going to be hard to not hit the black full in the face when he's cutting this red back into the bottom left hand corner.
Yeah. Tanaz,
Which means that it's hard to get nice.
Jim's not going well, Tanaz. I've lost momentum and pretty much stopped. Just too busy at the minute. I know it's a poor excuse, but Yeah, that's how the jib's going.
Alright, so Mark's just missed that cut into the corner, and the yellows now look very appealing. Only real area of concern is the two yellows together, bottom right hand corner. But yeah, you would fancy Scobbertson to get these.
Okay, so they're going bottom.
It's not ideal, but it sort of helped. Sorry, talking about the Jamison game here. It's helped that he's opened the black up a little bit more. I think the black went, but it was a little bit tight. But he's left Jamo
Big
queuing shot.
Yeah.
Sort of shot that you would back him to get. No bueno.
So that's
It's a chance for the Clacks to get back into this match now.
could be a little turning point.
TP. He's called the TP.
TP. Well,
Because he's called the TP.
I mean, it was golden. It was probably more golden opportunity than our one to go 3-2 up on Scobbertson.
I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about that. Are you?
I can't stop thinking about it. It's still in my head.
Is it going to traumatise you in your sleep tonight?
You know this will. Oh yeah, this will ruin me for a while.
That's not a great shot actually that Robbo's just played there. I assume he was playing for the yellow
Do they-
into the bottom left-hand corner.
Do they plant?
I think it's got to be made. It's certainly not on naturally. Yeah, these are a bit fiddly now for Scobbertson.
And we've got another plant on the other table as well.
Nah, that doesn't plant for anything. Oh, not easily.
Okay,
That's a lovely shot from
he's
Toby.
played that perfect.
Beautifully.
Perfect.
You'd want to be straight or low of straight on this, ideally. Clacky's just working out where he wants to leave the white here for the last yellow. So if he's straight, he's fine. If he's got a bit of angle that sends the white down towards the black, then he's got a bit of work to do.
Okay, so yeah,
It's a big shot he's played. He's played it pretty good.
I thought he was straight.
He looked it on the camera, but yeah, he's obviously had a bit too much angle to hold.
Oh, he's under hip that. Oh, it's okay.
It's fine. That's fine. It should be 2-1.
Should have been 3-0.
Should have been 3-0. Yeah. Yep. Clacky knocks the mid-range black in, and we are back to 2-1 in that match. We have a little
Tell you,
attempt to
it could
plan
be skill shot coming up here.
the direct skill shot rail down the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of think that the yellow the second yellow helps the skill shot here. You know what I mean? You can almost play rail yellow in a little bit. Could he play the skill shot off pop the red that is nearest to and run down? I think the shot that I think Mark's pointing to there. No, he's playing it direct.
I like this one. Yeah, I just didn't think the skill shot would miss.
I mean, I'm not sure he actually hit the yellow, but I always feel like having that second ball there makes the skill shot a bit less missable. These are not easy though. I'm pretty sure that red nearest the black spot on the pool table, not on the snooker table, doesn't go to the bottom left-hand corner. In fact, you can see from here. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
So they've got to find. Got to find a way to get on that somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, it goes.
That's long.
Goes top left.
Yeah. It's
Very tough pot.
a very tough pot. I reckon you might get a little reaction out of Dowins if this red goes in.
Oh yes, Tem doesn't mind a.
Isn't my little reaction, does he, Temujin?
Yeah, like he won his
Doesn't
last. He won his last 16 match or 32.
I know,
4-0.
he's
And he gave it.
pumping.
Yeah.
It's a great effort. It's a
Looks
great
good.
shot. Yeah, there was a reaction from
Got it.
Temujin.
Oh, and he gave it the.
Big fist pump.
He did give it the fist pump.
No pose, but he gave it the fist pump.
Yeah. But I think this is what you got to do with Scobbertson. You have to get in their face.
Yeah.
You've got to show them, that basically you're not scared of them.
That's right. Okay, so Dixon-Owens combination goes 1-0 up.
And look, they are an unbelievable partnership. I mean,
Yeah, you don't-
so we're talking like two of the greats, you know.
Absolutely. If you look at the strength of Victoria and Paul, the fact that they've won this title, apart from any singles titles, they've won this title 5 times now.
Yeah, exactly.
Beating me in the final 3 times. I'd like to remind myself of that. Thanks. But no, they're class individuals and a great pairing because, like, in all fairness, not all great players play well together in doubles.
Yeah.
But they've been playing together for so long that it's almost just natural the way that they play together.
Oh, and exactly. They know exactly
Yeah.
what they're doing. They've played together so many times.
Yeah. And I think when you look at the rest of this field, there's only really Clack family who have that, you know, like,
Yeah.
like all the other fancied pairings in the tournament have played together very little. Like you and I played together at Nationals a couple of years ago, but that's the only time.
That was the only time, yeah.
Parker and Jack Phillips, the first time they've played. These guys, yeah, they just literally know exactly what the other one's thinking.
Yep. No, I do agree.
That is a very good shot from Mark
it's,
Robinson. Opened up the pocket completely.
Corker.
Really just got the ball down the rail now as a problem on yellows.
He honestly does make barely any errors, Mark. It's
Yeah, I know. It's annoying, isn't it?
sorry.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Oh, look, it is. I mean, I want him to retire. In my opinion, he's the greatest. In my opinion,
Yeah,
which
okay.
my opinion doesn't matter.
I don't think there's any doubt he's right up there. He's incredible CV. So this is interesting now on Mark and Nick's out. That yellow nearest the left middle. Pretty sure it goes, but it looks like it's a little bit close to the knuckle. You don't want to play it at any pace.
Well,
and they've got a bit too much angle to just drop it in for the one down the rail.
It looks tight on the camera angle, and when
Yeah.
I'm looking at the actual table, you know, like live,
Yeah.
it looks tight.
I think it looks. Oh yeah, so they're not even playing it now. He's playing the double instead because he just didn't feel like he can hold for the yellow down the rail. So this is probably frame ball now. If he gets this, the other 3 are pretty elementary. This is probably frame ball.
Got it,
Got the
but
pot, but position,
but
not ideal. He does have a shot on the yellow nearest the right hand cushion. And that's not an easy shot from there.
and
That's,
the linking. So you pot
yeah.
this yellow in the right middle. Do you try and play for the other yellow in the opposite middle, or do you just take your medicine and play the yellow top left and try?
I think that this is one where the TV angle is actually a little bit deceiving. I think it's very hard to pop that yellow into the right middle with any pace. I think it's quite a shallow pocket from there, so I think you've got to take your medicine and take the top yellow first. From a mapping perspective, you would love to take the one left middle first, but it could prove me wrong. You might smash this in and come across, but I think this is a really tough pot at pace. Yep, it's proved me wrong.
Played it
That's
well.
a really, really good shot.
Yeah.
Great shot, Nick.
This does look awfully tight.
Yeah, camera definitely. I mean, Robbo's obviously not happy with it. He's pulling a funny face like this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good shot. Played it with a lot of drag.
Now the black will be going at bottom left.
Yeah.
Now it's always tricky though when the yellow's deep in the pocket.
Correct. Yeah. I like these when you can play them real thin and sort of not have to worry about any top spin taking on the rail and slowing it up.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's got the right angle to be able to do that, so he's got to judge this real well. Is that really easy to put the black past the red, or is it sort of a slight obstructor?
No, I think it does go.
Is it real? I know it goes, but does it go clean, like real clean? No, he's played that great.
Yeah, he's
man.
played that
Great shot. Great shot.
He's given it the fist pump and the Q wave.
Reciprocal fist pumps to get
The
back
double?
at Temujin's fist pump from the previous
Yeah.
frame. It's hotting up nicely, folks.
I think this match could go right down to the wire, actually.
Yeah. Very good out. Yeah, there's a couple of real big shots from Mick there to win that frame. The one into the right centre where he's played it with pace, where it was certainly not easy to play it that way. And then yeah, the judgment for the ball into the bottom, the black in the bottom left. Sure. I've been asked to give an update on the results in the Masters event. So we've got Jason and Dion beat Robbie and Paul 4-1. George and Tony lost 4-1 to Abby and Ian. Jimmy and one of the best players in the Di Giorgio family, Enrico Di Giorgio, beat Kevin and Jabor 4-2. And Warren and Andy beat Stan and Ace 4-2. So our semi-final lineup is Jason and Dion versus Abby and Ian, and Jimmy and Enrico versus Warren and Andy.
Yeah.
Right, what have I missed?
All right, where are we? Yes, we
Clacks
should.
against Jamo and Co.
Yep.
Clacks have snookered Jamo and Brewer behind their yellow. The yellows are pretty nice, so you probably feel like Jamo and Brewer need either to pot a ball here or get a little bit of a result in terms of not leaving them on a starter.
Yeah, you just want to cause some carnage, you just want to cause some chaos here.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, I don't know if I'll last these 4 matches. I'm wrecked.
It's a long day, isn't it? You were at partying last time, weren't you, Gussie?
Oh, yeah, like
Honestly, you reckon you would have played better or worse today if you had eye fillers in the last night?
better.
Better? What do you think, Gussie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no comment from Gussie. I agree
Oh,
with you,
just
but
ladies. All right, we'll just touch on the ladies' draw. So at the moment we've got the quarter-finals happening.
Are you alright with that? I know that English language is not your first.
I can read. I'm not all just good looks. I can read. We got Gov and Emma against Bridie and Tamika. Bridie and Tamika, they're actually two new players from Bendigo, actually. So good on them. Well, we actually had a result. BJ and Jen, they won 3-0 against Mia and Addy.
She goes alright,
So,
that BJ does.
BJ and Jen are in the
Bobby
semis.
Jo Quinn, she goes alright.
Colby and Lyndall against Sonia and Kelly. And the other matchup is Julie and Sue against Scarlett and Amelia, the 2 sisters there, 2 Evans sisters. So they're your quarterfinals in the women's.
Very good. Well read, Gussie.
Yeah, I thought that was quite smooth.
Right, back to the pool. So,
Alright, where are
who won that out of the Clacks and the Clacks go back to 2-all?
So I called the TP moment.
You did call the TP moment, Gussie.
Yeah.
You did. So these reds that Scobbertson are looking at, not too bad, but obviously the problem area being bottom left. I'm wondering if they land on the bottom rail, that red probably does cut back into the bottom left corner pocket.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
I just agree with everything you say.
We shouldn't have done.
Tony, how you going, mate? How are you?
We might have gone better today if you'd have disagreed with me a bit more often.
No, I mean, you just... I don't know, you're just an all-round better person and everything. And,
Shut up.
you know.
So go on, Gussie, give people the benefit of your wisdom. What are you doing with these reds on the left-hand side?
Where are we?
Reds. Scobbertson on reds.
Yes.
What are you doing?
So you pot this one top left.
Yeah.
This
good
red
start.
top left. And then, yeah,
Is he looking at an angle to kick into it next shot, do you think?
Well, I don't think those 2 reds go
Yeah, I
anywhere.
think they do.
Okay, so they must go in the opposite, in the right middle.
I don't know if he's just badly under-hit that, or he's just played it like that to get the right angle.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He was running around and...
Yeah. I feel like he was looking at it as a way to extract it, and I think Robbo's digging down on the white here, which
Yeah.
suggested he was playing the extraction.
Oh,
did
Robbo
play the
does miss.
extraction.
He's human.
He's had a pretty big result there, to be fair. I think that the only shot that Owens and Temujin have got is a back double here. I think that
Tell you
yellow.
what, if they make it,
The rest of the yellows that look,
does it go clean though? I don't know if it goes clean.
I can confirm it does. From behind the shot, it does go clean.
Goes clean.
It does go clean. I think Temujin's looking at it, perhaps just the way he's pointed his finger, is perhaps more of a safety option. So playing that yellow to bump the red near the bottom left-hand corner into his other yellow to tie it up a bit. Yeah, that's where he's pointing his cue now. So where does he need the yellow to hit the bottom rail to go into the red? Probably pop the yellow, but push the red safe as a bit of insurance.
I like that. Yeah. No, he didn't
Didn't get it right.
although
So he's
it's
had
not a bad result.
almost huge result. Some laughter around the table because they've had a massive result there.
It's
So
quite
I'm pretty sure that that's a complete snooker on all 5 reds,
yeah.
which is quite astonishing really from there.
Yeah, I might have to sub in. I need to go
Can't sub Logan.
Go have a vapey vape and
Logan's banned.
Reece, I'm gonna sub in for commentary while I go have a vape. Oh, I'm just gonna sub in an Australian champion. Yeah, thank you.
Wait, when were you guys going to do your announcements?
We've already done it. Did it on commentary?
On the commentary? Fulfilled your word.
Hey Reece, how are you?
Hey Rob, yeah, not bad, not bad. For a loser today.
Aren't we all, mate? Aren't we all? How was your tournament?
There can only be a few.
You had a pretty good run today, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We had a good little start this morning. Me and Joey.
So you're playing with Joseph Evans, yeah?
Yeah, Joseph Evans.
One of the best young players, certainly in Victoria
Yeah.
and probably in Australia as well.
He is an animal. He is when he's up and going.
Yeah,
He fixes a lot of my problems.
which is good because there's a lot to fix.
Yeah, there's plenty. White ball is not my specialty, and it's majority recovery for me.
That's not true, mate. As Gussie quite rightly pointed out, a current Australian champion in the Victorian team last year. So you can't be going too bad, mate.
Yeah, well that's it. Can't complain with that result, but
Have you been watching the early stages of these 2 matches?
I have. I've been trying to catch it. I've been getting a bit stuck in conversations, but surprisingly slow match on the left there. I think I've been going for a while.
The first frame was sensational.
Yeah,
Sensational.
it's a grinder.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes without a ball potted, it was
Yeah.
spectacular. So the bit of luck that the Dixon and Owens partnership had resulted in a foul and ball in hand. So it looks like they're looking at the turnover here with some safety.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Like from this here, it doesn't look easy to snook them on all 4 reds. I'm not sure I love this. Okay,
It's kind of one of them opportunities where it's like you don't like what they're playing, but if you really look at the table, it's like, have you got a better idea?
yeah.
Kind of thing.
So can Robbo go cushion first here? It looks like he's looking at it. Cushion first to pop the one over the pocket. If they can do that, that's probably a disappointing shot from the Dowings partnership as they've been named.
Didn't like the Oixons.
Hey?
Didn't like the Oixons as a name.
Still not quite the same ring.
Doesn't have the ring. Yeah, look, that's probably needs heaps. Just needs to turn it over
It's a
there.
great shot.
Played it
It
well.
needs to pull up, and it has. Yeah, that's a good shot. But yeah, as you said, it didn't look like there was many easy options there.
Yeah.
But
They have done well to leave it as tough as they did, I think. But that's it. It's still somewhat of no result. Sometimes you
Mick
just dealt
wanted
with a
to
tough
play.
set.
Yeah, I think Mick wanted to play the middle of the three here, but he doesn't like the way he's having to stretch over the table and the yellows near the corner pocket. So he's looking at the cut down the rail instead.
Does look slightly in between. I think I opt for the middle ball still. Just play out, try and get to the left side. It's one of those, you know, if you're probably a ball and a half to the right, then yeah, all day it's the ball down the rail. But I think they're just that little bit wide and sort of bumping into that back red and awkward things.
I actually don't mind bumping into that red a little bit actually.
Yeah.
You don't want to move it too far, but it could actually make the mapping between the three balls a bit easier.
Yeah, but covered by the yellows to both left pockets this stage.
That's a good shot.
And probably
Like
still.
that. Now, I say that, this isn't actually ideal actually. You may have to play.
Run through off two rails.
Yeah, off two rails, which is not, on these tables, which in all honesty are the most responsive.
Yeah,
this is a real big shot to have to whiz this
yeah.
around two rails. I'm not sure I see, actually hold on. The red does pass the yellow into the middle, but it's very tight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those to get nice on it too. You're running straight to the rail, like, so you got to play wide in the bounce, and it's nearly overcomplicated anyway to get to a half a bag opportunity, really. I don't mind letting it run here.
On a slicker cloth, you'd really fancy this shot, but on an aged cloth, running this round off two rails, you've got to really hit this swing.
Yeah,
which is why they're still looking. They're still looking here. I think they're still playing for the red in the middle. No, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a great shot, man. That is a great shot.
Yeah.
Punched it off the rail. Literally couldn't have hit it any
Almost
better.
placed with your hand, yeah. Where you put it.
He's annoyingly good, that Mark Robertson.
He's got a habit of that. That's the beauty of these top players. It's like it looks like they're in trouble, and then they play, you know, that one little shot that looks like a nothing shot even. Like it didn't look like he did anything spectacular there, but it's so hard to judge that one.
Scobertson go 2-1 up. Meanwhile, with 2-all still on the Clack versus Jamo Brewer match. Looks like the Clacks have got a lot of control here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good shot actually. That gives him a good chance now of a turnover that doesn't leave much for the Clacks. I'm not sure that they're looking to play it.
Yeah.
They're looking maybe whether that red goes behind. He's looking whether the red on the top rail goes behind the red. Sort of
should be down the line of it if Scary moves out of the way.
Behind the yellow in the top right hand corner.
Yeah, I think it does pass, so it wouldn't surprise me if they take this on offensively.
He's played that great. It's a really good shot.
Yeah,
once again, Brewer is carrying Jamison.
These two are the guys that knocked me and Joseph off, and yeah, they were very worthy winners. I sort of felt they did outplay us through all of the match.
Oh, that's not gone nice though. That's not gone nice at all.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure why you'd want to bring the white. Yeah, why so hard?
But even if you want to cue it, like why not screw sort of thing and play two rails and
a really
to a similar sort of spot. He's the master of out of control though.
He's the master of terrible positional shots.
He plays, but it's spectacular to watch when he's up and going.
Yeah. He doesn't necessarily make the game as easy as some others, but because he's got a lot of ability, he manages to get away with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's left a horrible shot for Brewer here. I assume he's going to look at the plant, I think. Or is he going for the thin cut? There is a really thin cut there.
I think it's a safe white though. It's a good line around the table.
Yeah, that's a good pot. Where's the white finished? Horrible, right behind the black.
Yeah.
Right behind the black. Deserve better. That was actually a really good shot.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's one of those. I've seen a lot of people getting punished for that today. You can land anywhere kind of shots. You've got a high ball, you've got a low ball. There's 95% of the table you can land on basically, and if you just leave it up to it, it'll punish you like this basically. But yeah, he played some really good stuff against us as well.
Jamo needs a result here.
had a great
went for
effort
the
with
pot
that.
off the rail and gave it a fair old run. But ultimately he's left tap-ins for clacks. Big shot on the left-hand table here for Robbo, actually. It's got a tricky red. What's he actually playing? Is he playing to the top pocket? Played it with safety in mind. Pretty smart shot.
Yeah.
He's left a long
Good question.
pot
Like,
for
did he
Mark
really
Owens.
take that on? Like,
He-
I feel
no,
like,
he
I feel
didn't,
like
no,
there
he-
was
I feel like he definitely did.
very little intentions of pot.
But yeah, it was always safety was probably the priority in the
yeah,
shot.
exactly.
I feel like obviously where it's finished up, if probably still pulling up the next shot anyway.
Yeah.
Steve Jamison on the right hand table, face for radio.
Almost playing triples today. Yeah, I've got a mascot. Been carrying around.
Brony. Owens has played the in or over, which often isn't a huge advantage in international rules, but I guess they're just trying to get a bit of coverage.
I feel people
of something.
give it too much discredit though. I think that
I think,
coverage of the pocket.
I think it depends on the stage of the frame, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you've still got plenty of balls on the table, then having a pocket coverage is often not too bad because it's not necessarily easy for your opponent to play the
to leave you
turnover and
nowhere.
easy nothing. But when you're down to maybe 3 or 4 balls, then you end up sort of probably in a world of pain.
Yeah.
There's actually been quite a lot of tactical play today, I feel. I know that in our matches, myself and Gus, it felt like we were never sort of coming to the table first with nice balls, to be honest. So it felt like we were constantly grinding the whole way through.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like probably mine and Joey's downfall was probably taking on the sets that aren't quite there, just them little leaving tricky balls till last.
Yeah. And Joe in particular is very attacking, isn't he? Like he's almost all out attacking. Isn't he?
But when you watch him attack well, it's very hard to tell him to slow down.
Yeah, his best game is very, very dangerous at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the first time I played doubles with him, and I had that in my head that I'll probably be thinking I was going to be pulling the reins and stuff a bit to to just not take on some silly things kind of thing. But it's when you get up and go and sort of and we make some good clearances together, it's about as good as it can get really, keeping your opponent off the table when you're running into tricky sets like that.
So, just looking at the right table, so Jamo's just broke dry there. Clacks are on the hill here, 3-2 up in a race to 4. Both sets are a little tricky, but they're sort of gettable. Interesting. It looks like Toby's going yellows.
Yellows, I think. Yeah.
There's only really one bad yellow, which is the one sort of nearest to red, bottom left-hand corner. That's not a great shot, to be honest. He's just he's left himself he's left his dad. A tricky little yellow into the bottom left corner. So that it's actually not catastrophic because
nice natural position.
you can actually where that yellow's gone that he's just cannon into, it actually makes it a bit easier to drop onto the bad yellow.
Yeah.
Just pop that and stun up.
A little too much angle here, but these tables are probably ideal for holding this.
Yeah, you can hold this.
One of them hold.
Yeah.
Oh, I held too much. Yeah. Kind of shots.
Yeah, so Toby will be looking to just leave. I assume he's going to drop this in and leave a bit of distance, but he'll just want to leave an angle where his dad can sort of stun towards the rail.
Yeah.
And preferably leave the one. I think you'd probably want to leave the one to the right corner first. So of the 3 yellows lined up on the left-hand side, he wants to pop the middle one. And he's got the option of being on either, but you probably want to get on the one to the right of the 3 first.
Really? I'd probably. I was thinking, yes, the middle ball to stun to the rail ball to just get nice and straight on it. Then you've just got to, stun back half a ball, roll the other one across. But it's a bit of a tricky one because you're sort of playing shape to, like the red's blocking a big part of where you would like to land. So you're playing very close to it to get where you want to be. So Yeah, arguably overdone that, but for
No, I
good
think he's
reason.
alright. No, I think he's alright. I think he's good. I think he's almost exactly where he wanted to be. I think he's obviously got a little bit of difficult cueing with the red near where the white ball is.
Yeah,
I actually think his angle's good here.
Yeah.
Clacky doesn't look happy. He's got his hand on his head, so maybe it's not
Yeah,
ideal.
I think he's pretty straight. I think he's sort of in that sort of stun back territory, which isn't that bad. It's still pretty high percentage. Just to stun back, leave yourself that, run it down the rail, and just bump your yellow out a little bit.
Just quickly watching the shot that Robbo played on the left table there. He's hit that so good and got a little bit stiff. Mick can still chop this in and hold the white on the yellow. I think.
Yeah.
I need a bit of right hand side to do so.
Yeah, I much prefer it with right hand side rather than trying to pick the gap. I feel like the spot you have to hit on that yellow to snooker yourself with it is tiny. I think it's...
So Clacky did have the wrong angle there. He was actually the wrong side of straight. So they've still got a chance here, so they can sort of pick a gap to pop the one on the right, the yellow on the right side of the table, come across the top of the black and try and get as close to straight as possible on the yellow down the rail. Okay, he went underside of the
red
black,
again.
which hasn't come out very nice.
Yeah, and that red's covering the part of the white you want to hit for
Yeah,
this shot,
this is
really, to get a
horrible,
nice
yeah.
full contact on the yellow.
Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot by Michael Skerry. Rail first, potted the red, brought the white out perfectly. Well, close to perfectly for the black in the middle. Big shot.
Paul Clack with the
Smart safety.
smart safety, yeah, the pull the reins.
Yeah.
Got to know when to...
Wow.
Oh my
That
god.
is astonishing. So Mark had a very thin cut on the black. And he missed it completely.
Yeah, I don't think it looks super.
It didn't look that thin, did it?
Yeah,
But,
like...
that's genuinely astonishing.
Yeah, it's extremely rare.
Are you willing to call a TP on this one? Turning point in the match. Should have been 3-1 in a race to 4. Now all of a sudden,
Yeah,
should be 2 apiece.
if anything can turn a match, it's probably that.
Yeah.
Really, like,
That was real shock.
just creeps a little bit
That's
down into the back
it.
arm.
We weren't right behind the shot, right? So
Yeah,
it might
we're
have
not-
looked a lot thinner than it looked on the screen or from where we are. But yeah, it was. I didn't foresee that.
I think we've all done it. It's just
No, I
at some stage. You've never done that?
Nah, never.
Never shared the ball?
Nah, no, never.
Oh
never.
my god. You obviously don't like to live dangerously.
Not sure Temujin loves that shot that Mark's just played there. I felt like he wanted to be straight on the yellow near the left rail to then come across. He can still get on the two into the together into the middle. It's done across the face of him as well now, but I felt like he didn't look happy with that shot.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bit of
he
a,
wanted to drop on it in the middle clearly.
this is a bit of a millimetres in it between the difference between the yellow on the top rail going nicely under the other yellow and being that kind of awkward double kiss. But there must be
It's a very interesting
gap.
dynamic actually between the two of them because they're both great players obviously, but they play the game very differently.
Yeah.
Temujin's a bit of a sort of a white ball perfectionist, whereas Owens relies on his cueing being a snooker player before. So they play very different, and when you're playing doubles together, that doesn't necessarily always work too good. Listen, they've rescued this fine and they're going to win the frame, but it's just little things like that sometimes where, unless you discuss every single shot, sometimes your opponent plays it in a different way to how you would.
Yeah. The tricky thing with doubles is sort of you can get a bit stuck one way or the other sort of thing. Like I probably found at times I was probably approaching the table too much in Joey's turns, I thought, and then I'd sort of regret it as I get there going, and then all of a sudden I turn around and maybe do a little bit less of that. And then I'm like, wait, is he feeling like, is he becoming disinterested or something, like, switching off a little bit?
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a bit of a balance.
It's a really interesting balance. I felt like I probably was a little bit like that with Gussie sometimes. And listen, Gussie's a great player, right? So it's not like I'm trying to take over. But there were a couple of times where I suggested a different shot to the one he was looking at that,
Yeah.
with hindsight, he perhaps wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah.
There was one
Yeah.
towards the end of that match against Robbo and Skerry where he changed his shot selection based on something I said and
Yeah, and
ultimately
that's
made a mess of it.
It is the worst because then when they miss,
Yeah.
it's even though you're not the one playing the ball,
Yeah.
like you feel responsible,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So that's why, I always everything with Joey is I'll give him options, but it's at the end of the day you play your shot kind of thing. I don't.
So Jamison and Brewer here with ball in hand and a very good chance to bring this to a hill match. Getting his bad ball first, the one underneath the black. The only real danger here, I think, is the black itself. I'm not clear whether the black goes bottom
Yeah,
right.
I
It goes in
doubt
the
you would
middle.
choose,
It goes into the middle, so it's not a big issue, but it's the only.
That's an interesting.
Yeah.
Makes some sense because they're obviously using the last red to get to the black.
I'll be honest,
but-
I don't like that.
Yeah,
don't
I
like
think
that
I'm
at
taking
all.
that red all day long.
Yeah.
You've got a good 40% of the table to land
logic,
on to get on that
the
black.
logic is that he's leaving it last because it links to the black. But the problem is, you've got to get on it good. And listen, you've got 4 balls to get on it good, so you should be able to.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's still
yeah,
a slightly dicey
don't-
ball.
Yeah, I agree. Percentage
So Jamison and Brewer here with
like
ball
this
in
is,
hand.
it's not where you want to be. It's definitely easily salvageable, but that was a real feel like you can land anywhere, and then
Yeah.
you land there and you're like, oh, that's not where I wanted it.
Yeah, I say it shouldn't be a problem. It's just in terms of percentages, I wouldn't have gone that way. But they're still in the tournament, I'm not, so what do I know?
Exactly.
See, it should be fine here. I think it's Steve playing the shot, so it's Brewer. Just drop this in and leave a natural angle to come on and off the rail. You want to be as straight as possible on this right. The worst place you can be is low of straight on the last red.
Yeah.
Then you're in all sorts.
Yeah. So if this is
I think Jamal
it
will
looks
stun
not a
down
bad
here.
stun down there.
Yeah, I
It
think he'll
looks
stun down now rather than playing off the rail. Once again, it shouldn't be from he's just maybe a bit of adrenaline. Might overhit it. But no, he's played it great. Oh, no, it's fine. It's a good shot. So we have a hill match, barring an asteroid landing on top of the table between the Clacks and Jamo and Bro.
Yeah. See, yeah, that was my problem with that shot. Like, I know it shouldn't be there, it should never be there, but it's that cute kind of stun out
So
shot.
Mark Owens has just overhit his positional shot by about a foot, and now Temujin has a horrible black. Horrible
Get
black.
back for it, make it.
Played one like this in the first frame actually, for a red. Very similar to this.
Oh, he's asked,
And
he's
he
used
does
some
the
pocket,
same
but
again.
he's made
and
it.
gives another big fist pump.
That was off the break as well.
3-2 to Dowins. The defending champions are up against it. We should have been 3-2 up though as well. You gotta laugh about it because it's fun. You gotta laugh about it.
A couple of people struggling with the brakes on these tables this weekend. They're not.
Guys know you wouldn't have stood
They're a little worn down.
Ten.
The tables.
You've had too much to drink again, Logan.
But
Can we get you out the building? You've had too much to drink
Clacky
again.
having no troubles. That's a good spread. It's a little bit of transitional
is that
era
dry?
issues. No, he's got a yellow.
I was on about the left table,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Left table.
I was focusing on the right, being a deciding frame. I thought it was.
Probably wise. Probably wise, really.
Yeah, it's a bit exciting. The turning after the turning point on that left
So the Clackies.
table. Tricky yellows to map these, I find.
Yeah.
They work. You just run through this one, play the ball he's closest to the
It's a
top
good
left,
shot. Yeah.
trying to get
Just trying
above
to get a
the
nice,
second ball
yeah,
to get
nice
through the
angle to
left
just
rail.
drift across, and then you're probably out actually.
It's
Under pressure, not easy. But,
yeah, exactly. It's
yeah,
not
the-
it's not the sort of clearance you dream of at
played that
this
nicely.
state of any match, but
It's a lovely shot. I think that looks a lovely shot from Paul, but Toby doesn't look entirely happy. Maybe he's a bit straighter than he wanted to be.
yeah.
Bit of chat then.
Yeah, I think it looks a little straight.
Maybe he's got to pump it over now. sort of stun run it across.
Yeah, real stun run. I nearly play for the white to jump here. Yeah, like exactly like that. Like you nearly try and play that jump shot to get as much distance over.
Double with a big pocket. Double top right with a big pocket.
Yeah, yeah. There is a little gap in the middle, but it is
a bit of a
pocket.
gooch, isn't there?
Yeah. The white probably plays nice. I found these have been straightening a heap, so you get to play, you know.
If you can see the
very
right of
tidy
the
white.
if you can see the yellow on the right, which thing you can, then this is probably the right shot.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Just again, the camera angle
didn't
didn't
look
look
like
like he could, but he can. Oh, he's missed. And the yellow is running safe. And we have a new favourite for the match. Can the Jamison Brewer combination defy all odds and make the final? Chance here on the other table as well for the Dixon Owens partnership. They're on yellows. No real issues here.
Yeah, a little bit of mapping, but I feel I'm nearly happy here to play to nearly just chop the yellow he's closest to the left centre and go into that red.
I'm playing the one that's
feel like-
sort
I
of
feel like
directly
opens the
in
hole,
line with the black.
Yeah.
Taking that and then the top yellow first and then coming back down.
Yeah. I feel, if you can get your white ball exactly where you want it every
Owens
shot,
would move.
I think, your
Yeah,
shot's
almost stun
percentage.
across to the red, like not next to it, but the one just across from that. Now he has played the cut.
Yeah, yeah, I play that same
Okay.
shot. I just feel like it opens up the yellow, the centre yellow to the right centre and everything. It just really makes things feel like you've got to do something horrible to mess them up. But in saying that, he's arguably not where you would place it.
Well, he's got to play one good positional shot here and he's out.
Shouldn't be too hard to hold on these tables though. Too much hold.
Yeah, it's held it too good. That's not great again.
Yeah, definitely wanted to come up a bit higher than that.
Temujin's got to pump this bottom left now. Stun on and off the rail for the other yellow, I reckon. Tem's already pulled out some big shots in this match to win frames, and this is, for me, this is probably the black now.
Yeah.
Is he looking where that goes past the... He's looking at this one going past the red in the middle. I'm surprised at that.
Shot. Yeah.
Very good shot.
Arguably unlucky to get a full red.
Still some
but
work to do here. Like I think the natural angle here is the white's going to cannon the black in some way, I think.
yeah. Do you kill it or do you try to avoid the black? I think I just kill it. Just let it push the black down to the sort of the black spot and
Can he screw past it and put it into the same middle?
yeah. Somewhat ideally, but it feels like it's maximum screw or thereabouts.
Difficult
So it
bridging
becomes a
as
little
well.
loose again.
Yeah, this sort of shot where you're bridging over a ball and you're going to try and dig into a white ball
Yeah,
to win the
true.
match. That's
Yeah.
horrible. Horrible.
Yeah, you get that little
He's got a
jump
long-
and then it doesn't
long bridge
respond
here.
until it's halfway to the black and
Long
your screw's
bridge.
done nothing.
Playing plain ball. Oh wow, knocks it long. Yucky, yucky, yucky.
Well,
I think he is.
Tim will be happy to be
bridging-
there, but
He's bridging over half a ball
for the match,
for
yeah.
the match.
To test the pot. And he's missed
No, no good. Scobbertson lived to fight another day.
How are you
So-
playing these today? Are you clearing here or are you?
As I
Or are
said
you
before, I feel
thinking
like we've had a
about
lot of
turning things down?
grinding frames where we've sort of tried to like stay in it for a while and get a ball in hand and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't think the tables have necessarily played great in terms of splits. But I mean, if you look at these, right, he's only got
It's only the one ball, really.
I did hear Mick just talking about playing for the back double at some point. Tell you what, he's perfect now to get it out.
Yeah.
Is he? Or has it gone a little bit too far?
I love these shots. I play this. I play this same shot off 4 balls before I try and take on that double.
The camera angle looks like he needs to play it with a bit of side to straighten it up, but it could be a deceiving
Yeah, I feel like
angle.
he's got a fair bit of variance in the pocket where I think that's where this shot is played. You've got to be really fussy with where you're playing the red into the
It
pocket.
did it needed side, man. That needed side.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That didn't look natural to me. I get what you're saying, you can pinch the bag a little bit, but it didn't look natural to me, like he needed a little bit of right hand side to straighten it up.
Yeah, that's a bit. I don't think it's the kind of ball you wanted to go at soft as well, because then you can land behind them 5 balls, shooting them all at the same pocket, and they're and just blocking each other. I feel like I would have liked to carry some speed into that. So if you miss the kick, you're high and you get to go again.
So, not too sure what Scobson are looking at here. Are they still attacking, or are they looking at a pull-up? The black's not right over the bag, so there is some value in the snooker if they choose to play it. But
I feel
the out looks pretty tricky now.
Yeah, but it's still one of those ones where you don't need to pot the black. Like, they need to move a ball low and put some offensive pressure on, I feel. Otherwise, to hit the black is good enough, I think, to get...
I suppose what you're saying is you'd like a ball over a pocket somewhere to...
Practically, towards this left centre or down the bottom. So then if they can, basically roll up to the black off 2 rails or whatever they've got to do, if they don't pot it, you've got something. You're not coming to the table regretting your decision to play that last safety.
So we've got 174 viewers, is that right, Dan? Thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying some high quality doubles action. So Skerry pulls up.
I feel...
I don't mind that. So tell you what, I don't mind it. If he hits it and doesn't pot it, you've got the long plant.
Now it is a plant.
I like that.
There is value in that.
Yeah, I like that.
I did argue. Yeah, I was trying to read to play a tighter white to sort of block the 2 rail, but
I feel like
I see why
Owens has probably got to pot this now. And let's face it, that's not. Wow, Brewer's missed the red down the rail and left. Has he left a shot on the yellow for Clacky? Clacky's having a close look.
Yeah, I think for sure that ball is on from where he is.
It's not an easy out though. He's got to play. They've got to play a couple of good positional shots to get out from here.
Yeah, you don't want to land high on your next ball. You want to be short on it to the same pocket.
So foul from Mark Owens. Ball in hands. That's not great from Clacky. To play the safety and leave them a long pot. I should play the up and down double. Toby Clackwood here. Cover the bottom. Hopefully cover the bottom right hand pocket.
Well, I don't think it's even a full pocket, that double. I feel like it's not like you can play the same safe white with this pot and run it around the angles like that. But it's on these tables, like he hasn't hit that bad. I think that deserved to run a lot further than what it did. It carried no speed into that red.
So this is a real interesting one for Scobbertson here. Do they risk the long plant with 0 safety really?
Yeah.
If you get it, you win the frame. If you miss it, you lose the match.
Yeah. It's a tough choice.
I'll tell you what they might play here. Put the white ball near the ball line, double the top of the 2 reds down towards the black, and leave the white stunned right in behind the second red. Do you like that? I think that's what he's looking at now. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the shot he's going to play. So he's going to try and double this down towards the black and lock the white right in behind the other red.
You need to get some coverage though, I think, because I think 2 rails is not that low percentage.
Yeah, that's the shot he's played. Played it pretty good. But I like that because guess what? He can. We've missed the fact that who won Jamo? Did Jamo win?
Clacky. By the looks. Yeah,
really?
They're at the top. Well, I feel
how the hell did they win that from there?
They had a thin chop along the top rail. It was one of those ones where it's hard to convince yourself to take it on, but I don't think there was a better choice.
Back to this match. The reason why I like that shot is you've got a ball that you can easily screw into, like ball in hand here. You can just an ideal ball to move that red out like this now.
Yeah.
So they'll put almost where it was where he just picked it up from and screw straight into that now.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I really like that shot that he played.
Do you play this tidy to get it over the centre, or do you
I'm pushing
overplay
it towards the
I've
top
been playing so many of these tidy to get it over the centre lately,
so
and
hard
getting
to-
away
yeah.
with every single
So
one.
hard to
I can't remember the
judge
last time I got one wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like it's thin on the high side, so you can give it a little bit more pace. You don't want to hit low and stick your wide in there and be pushing it up kind of thing.
to me, I'm pushing this right up to the top of the table.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel rail first and left side of the red. See if he yeah, he's got it full. Like I was saying, his
pretty
biggest
good.
worry. Yeah.
Pretty good. I think you can get at least screw out of there, but maybe you can pinch the pocket a bit and sneak round for the red.
This in itself is I don't know if it's quite enough. If it's quite tough enough to be the shot I'm thinking. But this shot in itself, it's like it looks like such an easy shot. But I'm sure Rubber will have no trouble with it to stun run to try and to just widen the angle. That's why he's
shot.
taking it that way because
shot. Does that red drop nicely into the right middle, do we think?
it doesn't look nice to me.
No, it doesn't look nice. Doesn't look nice at all.
I'm turning that down.
Yeah.
But he's straight on the ball to the centre as well, so it doesn't offer a lot of options. White ball.
Could play the one that is nearest to, cut it in with a bit of left-hand side to come round for the one nearest the right rail.
I think I'm taking my medicine here a little bit and trying to find the angle on the ball on the top red to be able to run straight off the top rail and get somewhat straight on the red to the same corner, the same top right corner.
This is not straightforward, man.
Nah.
Look, he did play a good shot, but it's just not come out very nice.
Yeah, but I'm going to say that stems from pushing the red up. Because that's the red that he pushed up. But I like
the push over the middle is never, ever,
Really?
ever the right shot.
wow.
Ever. I'll argue that till I'm blue in the face. It is never the right shot. Played the shot as suggested. Has he overhit it a bit? Where's it going? It's not gone in the middle pocket, which is the good news. The bad news is this is a tricky shot that he's left Robbo. So he's got to sort of stun on and off the side rail, I think.
I feel it's sort of like you can play through it and just natural run. You're going to be a little
It's a
higher
blind
than you want,
pocket.
but
It's under the pressure.
yeah.
It is only a stun shot, but it's. If this was first frame, I'm sure he makes this 99 times out of 100.
Yeah.
At 3-2 down in a race to 4, this is a bit stinky. No good. Oh, he nearly had a couple of results there. So Mark Owens has a not a tap in black by any means. It is on the rail.
Nah, these are
But he has a black to put him and Temujin Dixon into the final of the Victorian State Doubles. Yeah, it's very gettable, but it's not a tap in. It's got to hit this good. Very good.
very well done
Yeah,
from the boys with the turning
congratulations.
point, as you said.
Quality
Exactly, pivoted on a dime that match. Yeah, the difference between going 3-1 up there and
Yeah.
and
Should be a good
4-2.
final. Temujin and Mark against the Clack family. I'm going to leave it there and wish everybody a good day.
Well, it worked well for me because I'm in the car with the Clacks, so I might get to commentate on the final. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys, and see you in the final.
Okay.
Oh well, we're all good.
You think the big innovators played in the final and none of us were in the final?
I can tell you now. Let me tell you now.
That's all the motivation I need. Anyway, you guys can play the best bloke. So, good luck. Don't laugh, you know what I'm talking about. Then no one would know it's me.
Is it go around a pleasure or? Yeah, like we could do that.
Bobby?
Alright guys, here it is, the final of the Victorian State Doubles. Some very good form from these guys, obviously, to make the final. But in recent times, I've sort of, had pretty high hopes for the Clacks. They both had a very good nationals, and Toby, I feel, has really found a gear recently. Yeah, it's a really nice shot. He had a little bit too much angle there. He's arguably done well to hold like he did. He's played that as dead weight as you can, and still just slipped through the gap there. A little bit of a tricky link here. Whether he plays the plant or does slide it past. Oh, he's got the gap. That makes it a little easier. Geez, he's got that to buzz off the bottom rail a little bit there. Looked like he barely hit it. Had more side on it than speed. It's a good shot. Makes this shot so much easier, yeah, to be able to just bump into them balls rather than trying to get through. And that's a very tidy clearance. Nice quick start. Genova has gone race to 5 for this one, Dan? Or is it still 4s? It's 5 for the final. Both Masters semis at the moment at 3-all. See how Mark Owens has been going with his break. It's a good break. I feel like there might have been a little bit of rack issues there. It looks like it spread a little funny, but he's hit him well. And that spread nice. Feels like an issue you want to attack early, the two bottom balls. But I think now it's put himself in a position where you've probably got to turn it down. It'd be nice to get to that right rail to play the red down the right hand side behind the yellow. Looks like that's what they're opting for here. There is the option to play it the other way, but I feel it plays pretty tidy. You can keep it pretty neat if you can get this white to the rail. And I'm probably playing a bump on the bottom red, I think. You sort of can't land straight enough that you're not bumping it, but so that makes that pretty nice. As long as the white doesn't stick to the bottom rail, so he's stunning around. Doesn't want anything to do with bumping it. There is that chance that you catch it on the high side and the white stays and the red goes up the table a little bit. So it does make sense. This one as well looks just slightly unnatural. It just needs a touch of left to be able to open the black up to the centre. Plays it well, plays it very convincingly. 1-1. A high quality start. A little faster than the start to the last match for the Dowans. But it's good to see. A bit of quality early. Save the grinding for later in the crucial matches. Later frames. Oh, haven't quite come out as nice as you'd like. Pretty restricted for options here. Yeah, I had to mention it. The 2 quick quality frames. It's very nicely played. I think he's arguably unlucky to catch as little of the yellow as he did to sort of slide out. But he can play the turnover here, like the skill shot here he'll play, I believe. So the bottom red to the left pocket, he'll be trying to pot it and just stunning into that yellow over the pocket to clear that. It's kind of a nice shot because you get to play it with screw. So the white should find its way back down the table and not get stuck. Yeah, it's one of those kind of playing into trouble though. There's still issues to deal with down the bottom here. So yeah, it's didn't see that one. I wonder if he has enough of this red to play the double under the yellow to the top right. Just run the white through to play the bottom of the 2 reds to the right centre. He thinks it's a maybe. Might be playing into the red a little too heavy, the bottom red, and sort of pushing it to the rail a little bit by playing the double. Oh, well. Not part of the plan, but the yellows are still, they're not really a great set at this stage. I feel like if Clacky can hit this left red, I don't think it's frame over. Too soft. No rail. Does this potentially set even more of a trap? The fact that they've got the ball in hand, it arguably can make them feel more likely to go, more likely to try and finish the frame, given they don't think they'll get a better white ball than what they have at this stage. So I could force them to open up this red on the right hand side for the Clacks. No. Playing the turnover here, so he's just going to pot the red. Just believes he's not leaving enough to really worry about. I do like that shot. Makes sense not to fall for the trap. Very limited for options here. I don't think the double quite squeezes or is worth having a real go at. I don't think it fits in between the 2 yellows. It's one of those things where you really don't want to move that ball, their yellow on the right rail. But it's almost impossible to avoid. You might underplay this and just get the red out. He's had to go at the double. off 3 balls. Arguably very unlucky with the leave. It's tricky to really find a shot here. You'd like to. I don't know if there's a heap of value in hiding the white because it's likely what's going to happen to you anyway. I don't. Might be worth trying to make something happen here and try and play. I don't think it's on, but top red off the bottom red, sort of half ball on the left hand side to try and get it to straighten up and go back to the left centre. I think it's a little crazy, but plays the cut and moves the bad ball. He's got a bit of a result there in some coverage. It's one of those things in this rule set. Having the extra balls on the table just creates a lot of control for the Dowans. Sorry guys, just getting a little bit of a prop up from one of the all-time greats of the game, Jimmy Reen, for Victoria. For some efforts at Nationals, but back into the frame. Yeah, the yellows definitely haven't landed in a real offensive kind of pressury way here. So Toby's got, arguably a little bit of a free shot, even though he's shooting it sort of nothing. But it doesn't. I don't think it feels like it's his last his last shot for the frame. So the choices here, I don't mind this. I feel like that ball up the top left there is arguably one of their biggest obstacles in making the clearance. So just to move it, not bad. Like it is that little bit further out, which can make all the difference between making the clearance and not. But but yeah, I just thought he may have overplayed that a little bit more to make sure he gets it well and truly out, and not an issue. These reds are shaping up here. I feel there's a little bit. There's still a fair bit of the table they can sort of play to safe. That's very well played. Tricky options here. I don't know if... Let me just play maximum side off the rail to get there. Oh. Toby, you genius. He's got to be getting sick of playing, you know, somewhat enormous shots and just not leaving his dad where his dad wants to be. I don't think it goes nice. I feel it has to be squeezed with the right hand side to get that ball to go. Yeah. I don't think he's quite got as close to the yellow as he could there. I think it was available, but horrible to be playing. He's done well to leave the yellows very restricted on options.
Hey Reese,
How are you?
good mate.
That's
Warren here.
Good to have someone to talk to.
Yeah, good.
How was your day, Warren?
No, good. I was here for the Masters doubles. We just got knocked out. Me and Andy Parker.
Yeah.
Good man. We just couldn't finish it. So yeah, we're all done.
Yeah. Who'd you lose to?
DeGiorgio and the other chap. Not sure of his name. Jimmy, I think it is.
Jimmy Ring.
Yep.
Not a bad day out then to be making the semis.
Yeah. It was good fun. So it's a long day, but yeah, it's good fun. Yourself, how did you guys go?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a hot and cold day. We sort of had some good wins against top players, and then as it goes, it only takes one bad match, and it's all game over. But
yep. So there's Mark Owens here.
Yeah.
Going for the, oh no, he's going for the safety. Yeah, possibly a snooker. Yep, looks close.
He's just got it.
Looks close.
It might be available. I don't think there's a lot of swerve required to get that to be on again.
I wonder if does that black go?
That could be why he's played it. I don't think it doesn't look like it on the table.
Oh,
It's turned early on him.
yeah. Ball in hand.
This now, you have to say, is a should make kind of clearance. The yellows have now, looking a lot better shape than what they were earlier in the frame.
Oh, definitely. They can probably. They don't need that corner pocket. Everything can be just cleared up.
Yeah. There's about 10 ways you can go in this. Sometimes I feel leaving the yellow there with the black can be somewhat showing weakness.
Okay.
I feel like it can be I'm not sure if we're going to make the clearance.
Yeah.
We'll see if we fall out of shape on the other balls first.
Yeah, and that's yep.
And leave that there as security. Where I think with the quality of these guys, that they've got to be backing themselves in for these. But now it's sort of becoming. I think there's a little bit of linking issues. I feel like this next white either has to be too far and running, or it has to be too precise. So yeah, he's got to go. He's got to come across this a little bit and give and play the further bottom left ball to the bottom left pocket, and then the ball to the right centre. Link wise, I feel it does depend a little bit how this lands. I don't think that's where you want it to be, really. It's okay, but I feel now you're trying to link the centre of the three reds, playing that to the right centre and trying to link that to the top left ball, which is not, it's not nice.
No, I agree. And then get back for the black somehow, which probably...
Yeah, see why he has turned it down here.
Okay, on the other table we've got the Masters doubles here. And it looks like Renee and DeGiorgio won the lag there.
A little bit in between here. They probably played for choice, and,
Yeah.
they definitely have it, I think. But yeah, not nice linking. There's just one of those sets where you sort of play. You might know you're playing yourself into a little bit of trouble, but it's just still really hard to put the brakes on.
Yeah.
Tricky. It feels to me like maximum screw. You can screw off the right rail and back over the left side of the table.
For that red to go in the other middle.
For the red to the right centre, but it's still, it's not nice. But the alternative is you play the centre red and try and play full into the yellow, and then you've got to screw off the top red underneath the bottom red. See why they're a bit stuck in thought for this. I think no option's nice. It's one of those things, do you find at the end of working out, like, you know it's not nice, you know it's not where you want to be, like committing to this shot 100%, like it's the right shot, kind of thing?
Oh,
he's played it well.
And he's done that so well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Still, just slightly off, I think. I think he played the gap.
Yeah.
No, he's played out.
Oh, that's probably going to give him a good angle to come around for the black. Probably down in this centre.
Yeah.
Sorry, in this corner pocket. Bottom left.
Just stun over, yeah.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, it might be just available. I don't think you're going to be able to get behind the black, but you're going to have a shot at it. It's very well played.
Yes.
Good distance off the rail. The hand placement makes quite a difference on these blacks. Snooker player Mark Owens.
Great
from
shot.
what I hear. Makes light work of it.
On the other table, it's Renee and DeGiorgio playing. Oh, turnover shot.
Right shot.
Okay. So though Abby is probably on reds.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
I don't think he might have, but I think he might have been playing the turnover there. I think he's just caught it a bit thin and rattled out of the pocket on him. Yeah, Enrico just trying to open that set of yellows on the bottom of the black. That's killing him, and he's closed it back up.
Yeah. Bit of discussion going on there with Tim and Mark Owens. Have they picked a colour yet? Are they on a colour yet? Or
No, I believe
still
that's
just
off the
open
break.
table?
Yeah.
Well, red's probably. It's hard. Yeah, it's a difficult one.
It is a little 50-50.
Yeah, but there's probably no real shot on the yellow.
Well, the yellow to the centre now, I feel, offers better than what the reds are offering up for your first shot.
Okay.
I think leaving that red on the top rail, there's a little bit of value as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Opening the pack in his first shot.
Oh, beautiful.
That
Nice
is
shot.
extremely
Ooh.
unlucky to get tucked there.
Yeah.
So you can argue that he overplayed it, is why he got unlucky with the yellow going so far up the table and
Probably.
nearly to a bad position
Yeah.
again. But that just makes him even more unlucky that the white's stuck when he's overplayed it so much. He's definitely opened the frame up quite a bit. There is still the red and yellow stuck on each other down the bottom here. And the new yellow issue near the black. So it wouldn't surprise me if they turn down this clearance and just, play a bit of a safety.
It's probably not a bad shot from Abby there. Abby's been potting well today. I know, we played him.
Oh, he's overplayed that a little bit, but the white there, he definitely wanted to stick that white on to the bottom rail on the right table here, Tim.
Yeah.
Looks a good opportunity on the Reds now.
Yeah, it's all
They're above that ball.
Yeah.
They've opened one of the issues. There's a bit of a minor issue at the top, but depends on which way you're going about them top two balls, but I'm tempted to take care of them early. I find playing the ball, probably the red to the left centre, to get on the top ball with a little bit of angle, trying to find the right angle so you can just run through to be able to cut the red along the top rail, along the right hand rail behind the black.
Yep, get rid of that one.
Interesting to see whether they agree with me or whether they're going to save them for a little bit later.
Well, the other red there's potentially blocking that yellow from going in the top right hand corner.
Yeah.
There's an easy shot.
There is an argument for that, but the black itself is going to be tricky. But realistically, the three reds you're going to leave behind down the bottom here from trying to get rid of the top balls, they shouldn't really be an issue. Things need to go pretty badly wrong.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
That's well played. He'd love to be able to cue clearly past that yellow. It's just a little bit thin.
Yeah.
On the red as well.
He's probably not going to play that now. He's probably going to come back down the table.
I think it's a shot that you're playing with sort of bottom right anyway.
Okay.
So I think the part of the cue ball you want is it is. It's we're right behind the shot here. It can be a really annoying to read this shot.
Yes, yeah.
With the yellow in the way of it, kind of thing, and
he's-
read your potting angle.
He's
but
actually got enough white sticking out next to that yellow.
But it's just one of them shots where you're hitting the red with arguably the left side of the white, and you can't see it. It's behind the yellow that you're playing the red with.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, it's very well
Top
done.
shot, well done.
A bit of a queuing test for Clucky here. Does he use the rail or does he? Does have an option to stun, but I feel like he probably screws. I think he wants the white up to come back up. Stuns. He does stun.
Perfect.
Yeah. The red that he's landed on transitionally to the black wasn't nice.
Has he landed too straight though?
I think he has, but I think it's just still a screw off the rail with a touch of
and
side.
then just come, fair enough.
Which Toby's been playing like a G. He's actually got a nice little bit of angle. You don't have to, but it wouldn't surprise me if he does still play
He's
on and off the right hand rail. I don't think he needs the side though. I think this is just straight screw.
He's probably going to have to jack up slightly though.
Yeah.
No, he's going top spin.
Top,
He's
wow.
going to put this in the middle pocket on the right.
Wow.
Ooh, now
That's a tricky one there.
That's made it
Especially
difficult.
in these doubles partnerships. You can see there that Clucky's sort of tried to twist his arm to screw off the rail there, and he's gone, oh no, I like the run through.
Yeah.
And it can come off and make him look, like a genius, happy days, but it kind of puts a little bit more weight on the shot when you've turned down your partner's suggestion. to then go and play your shot.
Is this an in off too?
It
Oh,
looks
he's
close.
gone that way.
Yeah.
Oh, what a that. Perfect. What a shot.
Wow.
They deserve a good result from that.
Yeah, that to me is a shot. You probably like to play that firmer brings you closer to that centre pocket though. So interesting that he did pump it. I think.
Oh, well done.
But if it works, it
Good
works.
pot.
3-2.
Yep, let's go. Another table here. Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah,
Gone
that's very
in.
well contained.
Nice little snooker there. I think Abby is Newman is. Oh, they're going to go that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I don't think it's even.
Oh,
I
that's.
think even off the right hand side rail, I don't think that was really available with side. I think it was a swerve and then use the rail to even get the red. So I think that's why he's taken it that way. Hasn't got the greatest result in leaving the yellow so close to the work for the other boys.
I think that yellow on the rail needs to go first.
Oh, I found that an interesting choice. I think you just run full into the red there, and then you play the middle yellow, and yeah, you use the red the red on the left hand side to hold if you want. Probably works for them, but I just feel they linked a lot nicer from the other side of the yellow further from the pocket. It's one of those things. A lot of players don't like playing into balls, but at some extent, you've got to find that you can hit them soft enough that nothing can actually really go wrong, kind of thing.
Yes.
To kill the white into them, not.
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
great
wow.
shot. That's a great shot. He played it with a little bit of left spin to get it to masse around just slightly.
That has turned over really nicely.
That's gone really well.
Yeah. Great hit as well. It's one of those shots as well. When you play that swerve shot, it's very easy for that white to run on.
Yes.
So for him to play it and kill the white, it actually was, I think that was a much better shot than it looked.
Oh, this is going to have to go up in the top left-hand corner. This will be a testing shot.
Just down on it quick. Can be a good tactic. Play it with conviction. Just back yourself.
Oh, is it going?
Yes.
That's a good shot.
Well
Well
done.
done. That was excellent.
Yeah, that's a great clearance, really. Jimmy thinks he got a bit big bounce off that rail there.
Alright. Looks like Tim and Mark on red. Little screw back. Probably going to play this ball down at the bottom on the rail in the same pocket.
Oh, he's gotten into it a little.
Yeah. I think it's okay though.
Yeah, it's just you're playing a low white here, so now you've just got a bit of Q elevation. Just makes this pot, that 3% more likely to miss. Kind of arguably like that.
That's going to go. That's going to go anyway. Bit of luck there.
And even that, he hasn't really committed to playing that with bottom. He's sort of tried to keep a level Q there, which is why his white hasn't come back as far as he would like.
Where do you reckon he's going to put the black? In the middle left? Centre left?
I think he plays past the red. The next red will go in the same centre, and then I think the black goes. Ooh, that's not nice. Because this you wanted to stun back, I think, and play the black to the bottom left, and now it's not really an option.
So it's probably still going to go in that centre pocket, but it's going to be a bit of a tricky cut.
Yeah, it's a real shot of millimetres, this one. If you've got the right angle, you can be tempted to cue this and run through it off the right-hand side rail and play the black to the centre. Played that very
what a
well.
Shot. Perfect. Great shot.
It's one of those. That's one of them real shots where you can play 5 of them one day and they can all go well, and then all of a sudden the next day you elevated Q and and it's just not working for you. It's just hitting one side jaw every shot.
I live with him now.
Still a tight set here.
Still very congested. So a bit of work to be done.
Yeah, it takes a very tidy white to make anything happen with that set on the reds there, I think.
Oh, that's a bit stiff for the Clacks. Who is it? Paul Clack and
yeah, Paul and Toby.
Paul and Toby Clack.
Paul the father, Toby the son.
Yep.
Paul Clack. I don't think I can count as high, but count high enough. But I would say over 10-time Victorian captain.
Ah,
And Toby's son was fortunate enough and of quality enough to win the under 23 Player of Carnival, I believe.
was that the one in?
It was between him and Kingsbury, but I think
Was that in Perth?
Yeah, in Perth at the Nationals. He also made the final of the plate there. He actually missed out on the stateside in qualifiers.
Wow.
When I really backed him in for it. It's just the quality of his game before it.
Yeah.
I thought, he's nearly a shoo-in to find a spot in the stateside, but missed out for whatever reason. Had a bit of a bad day, and but redeemed it by coming along to support his old man, playing in the plate, and making the final.
Oh,
Great.
Great effort. I mean, considering who was here in the Opens, the likes of Scary and Robbo and Jamo and Scott Parker, and I think to make it this far is great. Great effort. And yourself, and yourself, of course.
Yeah, it's a tough field out there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a double-edged sword. It's arguably the reason why you play the game, because the quality is so good in Victoria. It's a bit of a breeding pool for Paul.
Oh, that's a rare miss from Tim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's been a little bit cute there.
yeah.
Yeah, which just makes it so much easier to pick up the game at a high level, though. There's so many players to learn from.
Yeah, well, that's obviously the way you get better, isn't it? Play the better players, and
Yeah. It's awesome to be able to play in these events.
for anyone starting out, it can be frustrating playing these top players.
Oh yeah, you feel like there's. I think at one stage in the game you don't see the differences between you and them, kind of thing. You just think, I got unlucky here and whatever, and then you sort of read why they, play such good percentage pool.
Yes.
Because of the quality of them.
Oh, that's a good shot from the Masters on the left there.
Yeah, a little unlucky with the
wide
result.
I got a feeling that they will double their way out of this. Because
Really?
we were on the end of that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, true, it does.
These guys.
Relatively natural white to get underneath the yellow off the double.
No, it looks like he's going to probably go to safety here.
The red might be slightly in the way, but it doesn't look like it. I don't think so.
No, it actually.
I think, yeah.
I think the red might actually be in the way.
Oh, in the way of the double itself? Yeah, okay.
Well, it looks like he's going for it though.
Interesting playing a high white on this as well.
He's
He's
got it.
trying to straighten that out. So then you let the white run. Yeah.
Just so unlucky. Probably played it a little hard.
Arguably tight gap you needed to play there though.
Yes,
I felt like a soft stun there just to leave yourself on the yellow to the top corner.
Yeah,
Was That's probably the option. One of those things. If he if he picks the gap and lands higher than the black, then you're a genius. But arguably these tables, running around the angles, they're just not flying around the angles. They're not flowing. They're just dying up a little bit.
On the right-hand side, looks like if they pot this, they're done. That other red will roll down.
That's the clacks on the red.
Yes.
So they'll go.
Pot you and probably put the black up in the top left-hand corner. Is that what you would do? Or
I
pull it
think
all the way
screw
back?
And play it in the centre.
Play it in the centre, yeah.
I feel you don't
Actually-
lose any percentage really.
Yeah.
It just means you're a bit less likely to be queuing over the rail as much.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, he's played well to use the centre pocket there, not to be queuing over the ball.
Well,
It's one of those things on days like today, you feel like you can't afford to miss, and you try and get arguably too cute with things, sort of like taking your medicine and stunning that in, and just trying to land nice and straight on a long black. But I feel there's much more value in getting going and sort of playing that little positional shot. Like, it could never go horribly wrong to be able to come back for the black, I think, and it just gives you a bit of room to get your hand on the table and opens up some options.
So Tem saying two reds there.
Seen a lot of white ball on the top rail off the breaks as well for this event today.
There's no real shot here, is there? I mean, no simple. I reckon he's going to play
Arguably
safety.
a set you don't really want to rush into anyway, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's going to give him
I
a shot on
think
the yellow.
He's overplayed that a little bit, but it may be.
Could be a ploy. He wants him to take yellow.
Yeah, it may pay off. Tim's he's a real, I would say, student of the game, but I'd say he's probably getting beyond a student.
Tim we're talking about.
He's
I would say he's a grandmaster.
Exactly. So I wouldn't. So he may have played that on purpose to sort of dangle a carrot. He just read, low percentages on the clearance here. So even to leave this little chance for the clacks could work for them.
The clacks have got some plan here too, I reckon.
Yeah, I feel it's not a massively plannable clearance.
Totally
I feel
agree.
like you have to go into them and see somewhat what you can salvage.
Probably just
I
want
think I'm going to do it now.
Yeah, they probably
an
just wanted to
interesting
get it down there somewhere. Obviously, their biggest problem ball is that one on the yellow on the left, close to the centre left pocket.
Yeah. There's just very little potting opportunity on any of them at this stage. You can clear this bottom ball to be able to play the centre yellow on the left to the top corner and stuff like that, or off the red to the centre, kind of a little, if it goes it goes, if it doesn't it doesn't sort of thing. But yeah, it's still just always leaving behind that yellow on the left rail for a double.
It's just going to possibly hit the black. Oh, no, missed. Great shot. Oh, so unlucky.
He just hasn't had the rub of the green, I feel, today, Toby.
Because that was a good shot.
Yeah, he's done well to create the angle to get some movement.
Yeah.
And I feel it could have gone a lot better than that.
But they've got some options here. They can push this white down to the bottom, but he's not going to. I reckon they're going to try and get that yellow out now. Or just pop it out.
Wow.
Yep. That's a great shot. As long as that other red doesn't go in the right centre pocket.
I think it does. I think that's...
Tem and Mark.
But in saying that, once that red is cleared, the yellow's become it's a lot easier to fix the problem on the left rail with the yellows once he's played that red that's closest to it.
Yep.
So may have been a bit of tactical genius from Blackie there.
He's going to try and backspin it. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think it's available to go into the yellow
No.
there. So I was somewhat surprised he played the bottom, because queuing down on the ball like that and trying to get it to, it's just not going to gain that much speed
yep.
in that shorter distance
to
while
pull
you're
back,
queuing down on the
yes.
ball. Like, it's going to be in the air for half of the time anyway.
Yep. That's a pretty good analogy, that.
Oh, he's playing the double here,
He's
I
going to
believe.
go double, yeah. He's probably going to
played it
get
well.
it. What a shot.
Yeah,
He went
let
for
the white
half
run a little
safety
bit,
too.
Yeah, it was understandable to
Probably wasn't
play half safe.
that sure he was going to get it.
It's one of those shots as well. You playing it with bottom makes it feel like you're going to get the white out of the way a little bit more too, which has probably left them a little worse positionally. Which was just what he read for the percentage of the pot.
Oh, that's a great pot. That's
Safe.
a great pot. Gee, Tim.
Wow.
That's just won the game.
Yeah, that is.
Off the cushion, long shot. Great pot.
Yeah, that's a very nice clearance from the guys.
And probably second last shot to take the whole match. And Mark Owens will probably make no mistake with this. And well done, guys.
The Jammo Who boys
Yeah.
with the win. They were very worthy of that.
Oh,
Yeah, create some
McClax
opportunities where
did
they weren't
well.
there.
I mean, look at the caliber of those two guys, Tim and Owen. So
Yeah, well,
they did great. 5-3. It wasn't a whitewash.
and the trap that Tem has set there has paid off, basically, to force the Clacks to open up that set
Yeah.
a little bit.
And they got a little unlucky too, didn't they? I mean, that
Yeah.
white could have just gone into that pack and just spread everything out. But it just sat there.
Yeah,
But that's cool, eh?
that it is. I think, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe Jim Reen, definitely Enrico DiGiorgio, is no stranger to a doubles
It sounds
championship.
familiar to me too. And the quality that the quality of play he is, no doubt he's been in one before.
Abby joining us here to see the break. Hopefully you don't have the first shot. How's it feel out there? Feel good? I believe. Yeah, fairly certain to me.
Well, Abby, you're not standing here anymore, but I can tell you now you're potting very well, and just keep chipping away.
Yeah, there's no making the final of these events just by grazing through.
Yeah.
You've got to be putting in the hard yards a bit, and
That's well said. So you didn't just land up here. You guys both worked pretty hard to get you. I know we played them in the round robin stage, and we lost to them.
yeah.
They played very well. So I know exactly how their game is, and they played superb. So anything can happen.
Yeah, I think I've had a couple of good matches against Abby myself. A few years ago. Definitely a quality player.
Another
Smart reader of the table.
another family there where the whole game is in the family.
multiple generations.
It's got his daughter Mia.
Ian Newman, yeah.
Is there another sibling that plays?
It does ring a bell. Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, great pot. Probably could have done a little bit more with that white, but
Yeah, I thought there might
still
have
was a
been.
great pot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a tester of queuing, that one. The yellow was in the bit in the way and stuff.
That was probably just a safety shot.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to leave you. My ride's heading back to Ballarat, so thanks for having me. Enjoy the rest of your match and
Thanks, Reese. I'll hold the fort here.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, bit stiff. He's probably just going to play this on and he'll have the turnover because he can leave the white behind that small group there and there'll be no shot. Oh, great shot. Left it safe, taken that ball out of the way, left his over the pocket. So Abby and Ian have got some work to do here. These yellows are all out in the open. Probably need to try and cover one of these pockets or move one of these balls safe. Probably that yellow close to his cue now. Because everything is just potable. Looks like they're discussing that exact scenario. And they need to get this perfect. They need to get this right to stay in this frame. And it's not an easy shot. So, let's see what Abby can come up with here. That hasn't quite worked out, but he's pushed the red up close to that top yellow, the left-hand corner there, and it will be potable, but the white's got to be perfect. And it makes it an awkward cut too. Could possibly get onto it now. Push this up to the right hand corner, and it's risky though. No, he's going to go this one. Okay. That's a good pot. Still leaves that problem ball up there. Looks like they've got a plan though. Come on guys, talk it through. Okay, looks like they're going to take care of it now. Probably just going to go leave the white at the top. Oh no, he's gone the double. Oh, very, very risky, but it's paid off because there's no real shot, although he's left that yellow fairly safe at the top, but they've got enough balls that they can get back up there and pop that. Oh, that's a good pot. That's a great pot. He's left Abby a long pot who's probably going to have to pull a little bit of a backspin on this. so that they can play that red into the same pocket. No, he's going topspin. Okay, so he probably wants to put that red up at the top. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. It's going to be tricky to get positioning on this black. And he's actually missed the pot. There was going to be no real shot on the black, but hey, even if you can get on the black and have a shot, probably could have cut it down into this corner, skill shot, maybe reverse cut. But it's left the game to Rene and De Giorgio. He's thinking about the cut. Probably wants to try and cut it and just either leave it over the pocket, or if it drops, bonus. He's thinking about it. I suspect they don't want to play this other ball down onto the right-hand corner. I think they might be discussing who's to play next. If you play out of turn in the Scotch doubles, it's actually a foul. So you've got to remember who's playing. Okay, so it looks like they're going to go for this cut. It's not a bad shot. If it stays in the pocket, it's going to work. Has he got enough on it? He has. And he's got the snooker. That's a great shot. That's an excellent shot. There's probably not very much that Abby's going to be able to do, except probably just hit and hope. And sometimes it pays off. And that's not too bad, because he's now put that ball in front of the black and reduced which pockets that black can go in. So it's not the worst result. I mean, that it's going to make the other guys work a little bit harder. Always puts the pressure up. Okay, he's left that out in the middle. Probably played it a little hard. I think he probably wanted to go a bit softer so that De Giorgio could play it down into the corner pocket. But even now, even if he plays this and he misses it, he's probably going to have him snookered, or at the very least, not a real shot to play. No, well, he's got the snooker. So, but this shot here, I think, if he comes off the rail and he hits this red correctly, it's going to go off the black and possibly sink in the center left-hand pocket. Hit it very full on. Great shot, just to hit it anyway, so it hasn't given them the foul. And it's looks like he's reduced them. They're going to have to play that ball at the top, or is he on? No, okay, he's on these, on the bottom balls. Oh, he's not sure. Probably not. Okay. Could be worried about the in-off in this bottom left. Oh, he's got away with that. So he's going to have to just pop it out. Make sure you don't snooker your teammate. And that's a great shot. That's a great shot. Just gives you so much to work with now. White ball's close. Probably just going to play on the top right. No, he's even just playing. Yep. Oh, great shot. Great. Oh, it's left it actually a little bit in no man's land, but still totally potable. And that's a great pot. 3-0 up. I think the Masters is race to 4 or race to 5? No, it's a race to 5. I think Abby and Ian just got a little bit unlucky there. I mean, they made some great pots. And that's pool. Sometimes there's a bit of luck can go your way. Sometimes it goes the other way. That's a great break, but it just come up dry. And he's waving his arms up. Totally agree. That spread out so much. How come nothing dropped? But that's how it goes. Okay, we've got a bit of a question here. Oh, okay, no, okay. Okay, it's, no, it's not. So if he's potted the yellow, but the white has hit a red in afterwards, he's on yellow. No, it's just as normal, like if you were playing a normal skill. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay, just a little bit of confusion there. So we potted the yellow. This was off first shot off the break. Open table, potted the yellow, but it happened to roll and hit a red in also. It's definitely they are on yellow. I just want to get the ref to confirm, but no doubt they're on yellow. Hang on, no, that's not correct. That's not correct. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we've got it sorted. Let's continue. These rules have only been around probably last, I would say it's probably a year and a half now, maybe 2 years. Just every now and then still a little bit of confusion. Have to just double check. Nothing wrong with that. It's late in the day too. These guys have been playing since 9 o'clock this morning. Understandably, you can misinterpret the rules or just forget about them. So clarification is all you need. That is a bit unlucky. It's left the white pretty safe. Scotty, are you coming to commentate with me, mate? Come on. President of Victoria Pool is standing with me and he won't commentate. Come on, buddy. The people want to hear from you. I think he might be right. I think Scotty's actually right. The people don't want to hear from him. I was just being polite. Nah, it's all good. Yes. What can Abby do here? That's a good cut. He's come down, he's left his partner. Nasty shot. Probably doesn't want to play that red up top. I think the plan was to try and push these reds over to the left a bit. But I think he's stuck with playing that now. Which is not too bad. If this pots... Oh no, he's gone for a safety shot. That'll work. That's a bit stiff. He's actually just killed that ball now completely. Still a little bit of work to be done. This game is probably Renee DiGiorgio probably got a little bit of an advantage here, but they've still got some work to do. Can the other guys develop these balls a little bit? Sometimes all it takes is one shot. And that's not a bad shot. That's not a bad result. That's actually put the white safe, which means they can't really do much. They can't actually do much developing. So probably just going to try and get rid of this one. Okay, so they got rid of that. Put the white in a fairly safe spot, but I think they're going to play off the red and sink the yellow. And left the white in a fairly safe spot. I think that yellow might go. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, that's so unlucky. In off there. See how the game can change. Still think this is still going to be tough because if that red, oh, that red goes. Okay, that red goes. Everything is open. get their first win here, their first frame. And you definitely need to try and just get a frame under your belt, just to give you a bit of confidence. With 3 down, it will probably be playing on their confidence a bit, but they can definitely recover from this and get their first win. This is probably going to be a little bit tricky because the way the white is sitting, I mean, he could probably just give it a little bit of a backspin, but I think whatever happens, I think the white's going to be stuck on the rail or close to it, and it's going to be just a little bit tougher than if the ball was out in the open. Yeah, really needed to just try and get that off the rail just a little bit, because I'm thinking if you can get it round, if you can get it past those yellows, then it'll leave a nice shot on the black. No, and has he got it? Has he got it? I think.
What else do you want?
Abby just having a bit of fun there with his partner. This is just how it goes with Scotch doubles. That's why it's such an interesting game. So it looks like he's snookered his partner here. Obviously not on purpose. It happens. And he's managed to clip it. He's brought the white all the way down. So it looks like it's a safe shot, but I sense a snooker coming up here. I actually sense that there's going to be more than one snooker. Probably just going to hit this, just stun it. Get that white out in the open. Sorry, the yellow out in the open. And they snook it. Now this will be a great result. If Abby can hit the black and try not to give away a foul here, it's going to make it tough. It'll put his opponents under pressure. And Abby can definitely do this. Oh, great shot. And he's, so unlucky. Now, this has changed the game because he needs to either pot this or he's got to try and get himself a snooker. And the black is sitting over that pocket, so it's very potable. So this puts him under pressure. Let's see what they can pull off here. And I think that's a great result. That is an excellent shot. That has made it very hard. This is going to be a difficult snooker to get out of. He's going to have to cue over the white ball for one, which you're not going to get full control of the white ball. You're going to immediately end up with topspin, and that can change the direction of the ball on the cushion anyway. So if they get out of this is going to be a great shot. Very stiff, very, very stiff not to have got it. It's a foul, ball in hand. I would think these guys could clear up now. I don't think they would need another snooker unless they get it a little bit unfortunate and make a mistake. Looks like DiGiorgio is taking control there. He's got the mapping. Yep, that's a good shot. Probably this one in the right-hand bottom corner. It's probably just going to pop it out a bit and play the next one into the middle. Or is he going to? He's going to go this one. Okay, he's going to go this one to the middle first. Not a bad shot. Probably just get a little bit of a backspin, and this next one into the bottom right. Probably with a bit of a top spin. Get the ball to hit the cushion and come back up. Oh, and he hasn't gone far enough. There was always that risk. So that's how that game can change. It's left it's definitely potable, but it's going to be a slightly difficult pot. And he's got it. What a pot. Great pot. White's ran into the black, but it looks like the black has... Yeah, this is not an easy shot either. White's real close. Great shot. 4-0. Renee and DeGiorgio taking a substantial lead here. Abby and Ian just need to get on the board. I think their confidence will be down a little bit. They can come back from this. They can definitely get 4 in a row. It's not impossible. But they just got to get that first win. And there's the other DeGiorgio, Gus. I hope I'm correct with that. And JMO. Break again. And that was lucky. He has sank a ball, so they're going to have a shot. There's only one real shot that they can have a go at. That's the red in the top left-hand corner. And that'll work. Can play this one just below the black into the bottom left. It probably sets up the red on the left to go in the center middle on the left, and depending on where the white lands, they could probably get those other two. Oh, that's unlucky. In off. Probably needed to just play with a little bit of a back. But anyway, ball in hand for Abby Newman. Let's see if they can do something with this and get themselves on the board. Only one real problem ball that they have at the moment is this one down here on the rail, but I think with their lack of confidence, I think they're probably going to take this slow. Or maybe they've decided that they're here for a good time, not a long time, and they're just going to go for it. Is Abby going to come and commentate? Mia, are you going to come and commentate? No. Come on, I'll carry you. Come and sit. It's your dad playing. Come on. We've got Mia Newman coming up here. It's her dad playing. Not right now. This is Ian. Just introduce yourself. Who have we got here?
I'm Mia Newman. I am actually the daughter of Abraham Newman, who is playing with Ian Hennessy, and is clearly 4-0 down.
Good to have you, Mia.
Thank you.
Your dad and his partner are in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, I can see that.
They just need to get their first win and get on the board, don't they?
Yeah, I reckon once they get their first win, they'll be all right. They'll be fired up. I mean, Ian and Dad are a good duo, so...
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Because it breaks your confidence, doesn't it? If you 4-0 down. You know,
exactly.
You want to at least get that win and then start gaining your confidence back.
Yeah, once you get that confidence, you pretty much almost impossible to beat.
And your dad's actually playing well. We played them in the round robin stage, and they did beat us, and they played well. So and I mean, hats off to them both. They've got here on their own merit. They didn't just land here. They've actually worked their butts off, and they're actually playing a final here. So.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't expecting them to make the final. I thought, because, you know, me and Addison Henning, which is Colby Pool's niece, we came and played in the women's. So I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting them to get this far, because I thought he just came and dragged Ian along with him to play as well.
Okay.
So
who is Ian? Is he a friend of your dad's? Or?
Yes, very close friend. We've been friends with him. I don't even know. I actually can't count how long now, since I was a little kid maybe, because they both run obviously Springvale RSL, clearly wearing the shirt, so they both run the RSL together, and they're also vice president and president of DDPL.
Wow, okay.
So we go way back with Ian.
This is still bits and pieces that I'm learning. So is your dad, does he run the actual RSL or just the pool side of it?
Just the pool side.
Okay.
Yeah, so Ian is, I think, vice president of the pool at the RSL, and Dad is secretary or treasurer. Not sure about that one.
Well, they actually look very comfortable together. Even when I played them, they know what shots to leave each other, and so you can tell they've actually been playing. That I think that was a foul. Or are they on reds?
No,
are they on reds? They're on reds. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, no, Dad and Ian have come a long way in the doubles. I think they've played the last couple of years with each other, so it's just a matter of time they've actually come this far.
Okay, you know your dad's game. What's he gonna do here? What's in your dad's head?
I honestly think I don't even know what's going through his head right now. Obviously that yellow doesn't go to that middle pocket on the right. I think he's looking at it. I think he might try and sneak it past the red.
Okay, sometimes it looks a bit different on the screen.
I think he actually might be taking the red, follow the white down further, leave safety shot.
Okay,
he can do that. That worked as well.
That's a great shot.
That was
excellent.
Wow.
He's pulled that red out of that pocket too. I mean, a bit unlucky that it's landed close to that other pocket, but hey, at least it's not sitting right in the jaw of that pocket where it's pretty easy to pot.
I just wonder if they can go out from here. Looks like they've got the right idea.
Or don't sit. Okay.
Ian's just jawed this bill here. He's looking right, and then all of a sudden it's jaws.
Well, it's not actually a bad shot, is it? Because that he's going to have to make a fairly difficult pot on this read.
Yeah, it's not easy killing from the pocket, especially when the wear is.
Oh, that's a great pot. That's a great pot, because this has actually opened it up. I would say he's probably going to pot this red, just probably going to nick the black just out to the left.
Try and leave an angle on that red ball to try and get a good angle on the black as well, considering how far it goes down.
Yeah, I mean, he could get unlucky here, depending if the white ball
That's a shot.
It,
It's
okay.
unlucky though because of how far the blacks come.
Yes. Okay. So this is probably not an easy shot anyway, is it? I mean,
No.
white ball's very close. The white ball's probably not going to have the control that he wants.
No.
And that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to play shots closer to the object ball. You have less control of where it's going to go.
That's right. Yes.
So,
Okay. So it's back onto them. So they've got a couple of options here. I mean, there's probably a snooker option in there somewhere. It's still going to be tough because the balls are all the way on the other end of the table, but looks like they could probably get a snooker behind that yellow in the centre of the table there.
yeah,
Still tough.
I think it's probably not an easy shot to work out because even if they do get the snooker, they've got like the black doesn't cover the coming back down on this bottom rail and then knocking it in the middle.
Yeah, you got it. Yes. Okay, so he's gone that other.
Oh, he's gone
shot.
for the plan.
Okay, you know what? It's left them a shot, but is this an in-off mirror? What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. I can't really tell. I think
It,
it could possibly be the off if they went for the cut and couldn't hold it properly.
from the looks of it here, this looks like it's going to be an in-off, and not okay. So even if it's not an in-off, it's probably not going to get them position on this black where they would
No.
want it. Unless he's going for the cut. Is he going to cut it? He's got the cut.
Oh,
That was a good shot. That was a good.
oh, look at this.
Okay, he's got away with that.
That's wow.
So he's going to have a shot here. This could be to take the match. And
He's
it
spotted it.
has. Well done, guys.
Well played from the two here.
Oh, so this is 2025 Victorian champions, Renee and DeGiorgio. Do you know their first names?
Enrico and I think Jimmy, yeah.
And Jimmy. Well done, guys. 2025 Victorian Masters doubles champions.
We've been told that we'll be back in a minute with the ladies' final. But this will be shut down and new live stream will be up in next when the semi-finals are finished for the ladies.
Well done. That wasn't that hard, was it?
I have.
Oh, there we go.